Hello, this is Amazon here, aka Reculia. I play for team C4 and XD. And there's been a lot of controversy about my video on PKL's ban. Apparently there's a lot of wrong information out there, and I'm afraid I've contributed to this as well in my previous video. This is because of false information from admins, players, and also because of the lack of an official statement from Splash Damage. Splash Damage won't give out an official statement, however, because they can't talk on behalf of EAC, sadly, the anti-cheat system. Therefore, I have decided to make a new video with the actual facts in it as we currently know it. I've discussed PKL's ban thoroughly with everyone that knows anything about it. To lay it all out. EAC banned all of PKL's accounts, which were his main and 2 Smurf accounts. A few days later, they unbanned all of them because of a false positive. This also happened to Merkin and Hothead, who are still able to participate in DBNation Cups, as you all know. Basically, this means that the anti-cheat system of DB clarified that PKL isn't cheating. Still, Splash Damage decided to manually ban his Smurf accounts. Just like in any other online game, smurfing is frowned upon, and therefore they took the matters into their own hands and banned them. His main account, however, isn't banned, not by Splash Damage or by EAC. So even after all of this, DBNation still decided to ban him from their cups based on a video he made before he got banned by EAC. Somehow that video shows that he is using cheats, even though EAC has clarified by unbanning him that he doesn't. One of the players from XD even stated that he had been talking with developers from Splash Damage, and they said that they couldn't find any evidence in PKL's video that he is actually cheating. So now that we cleared up the fact that he isn't a caught cheater by the anti-cheat system or the devs from the game, how is it that PKL is still banned by DBNation? After talking to an admin, he stated the following: "I can't believe you guys believe the guy is legit after playing a lot with him. I've seen enough footage that I am convinced he is cheating. That is his opinion, it's not a fact." Basically, no one outside your team thinks or thought he is not cheating. It's not a fact either. If Splash Damage can ban him, wait, what? Of course they can ban him. They can ban anyone they want, but I'll say they won't because he's cleared by EAC, so there's no evidence. So again, if Splash Damage can ban him, we had to ban him as a third-party organization. If he wouldn't have, the scene would have officially been dead since all of the other teams would have forfeited the cup and future cups. This seems to be clear blackmail and boycotting, saying either we don't ban this guy and the scene will die, or we ban him and we only lose Team XD, because yeah, you know, that's fair. It's not a case of banning a great player, but to enough people, an obvious cheater. I think the last sentence is the most important one here. It's not a case of banning a great player, but to enough people, an obvious cheater. PKL, who is a clean player based on facts from both EAC and Splash Damage, as we mentioned before, has been banned by DBNation because of people's opinion about him. People decided to boycott, forfeit the cup if PKL was allowed to play. So now it's not about PKL anymore, it's about our community as a whole. The average skill level in this game is so very low that every guy that is actually good and skilled has to be a cheater. There is just no other way around it. Apparently people are so convinced that someone's cheating that they are willing to work any angle to exclude that player from the game. You just need to know the right people to make DBNation scared enough to believe that all of the teams will forfeit the cup if they don't ban a specific player. And it's not even that hard to convince the admins in DBNation, or actually not hard at all. The admins in DBNation are so very biased and hypocritical you won't even believe it. One of the admins calling the shots at DBNation was in the team, probably the best team in DB for a while, with a player who played with a toggle bot for over a very long period of time. But now PKL gets banned with no proof whatsoever, but Fresh, as the player was named before, who was actually banned by ESC later on, was allowed to play for that long. Everybody thought the guy was hacking, but DBNation didn't do anything. How? Why? Maybe it's safe to say that PKL actually got blindsided by biased admins blowing up the opinion of low-skilled players that PKL must be cheating, even though there is no evidence supporting that claim whatsoever. How is it possible that DBNation admins are able to participate in their own cups, play on the highest level, and are allowed to make such biased decisions? Why aren't we allowed to make decisions as a community as a whole about our own pro scene? Or maybe we should all just forfeit their cups until they get their shit together. That seemed to work fine with PKL in the past. I'm highly considering quitting this game because of the very unprofessional way the DBNation is running things. Cups get postponed for weeks 1 hour before they actually start, biased admins that can ban clean players to secure their own position at the top of DB. And who has even decided that I want to be represented by a guy that has played with a toggle border for a very long period of time and is now able to decide the fate of both my teammates and the future of the DB Pro scene? Do I really want an organization that is so blind that it can't figure out that the skill level in this game is so very low that they can't even make out if someone is actually good or just a cheater? I love this game, I think I'm quite good at it. Do you believe there are better players than me? Hell yes. Are they instantly cheaters if they're better than me? No. I learn how to improve and step up my game because of them. And if I actually believe the guy is cheating, I won't tell him to die of cancer or to go fuck himself. I'll just report him and go on my way. Because in the end, the actual cheater, look at Fresh for instance, will get banned by EAC. But at this moment, PKL is a clean player banned because of a blindside by biased admins and a blown up opinion of noobs. This has been Amazon, aka Rakulia. Thank you for listening to my rant. Spread the word because I think this mistake has to be corrected. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.